I'm with the two best tour guides in the whole of Scotland, Andrew, Laura, and we're heading up into the Highlands of Scotland to show you some of our favourite places in Loch Lomond and the National Park. You ready?
I'm ready.
Scotland! Loch Lomond. Let's go to the first place you should visit when you come here.
So here we are on the banks of Loch Lomond, on our way to Craigie Fort. Beautiful, eh? Check out that water. You don't get a view like that in Sassenachshire, do you? And here we go on the start of our route up the hill. Better keep my eyes on the road so I don't fall over here. It's worth the wait, honestly. The view at the top of this hill, we get to have a gaze into the Highlands and a gaze into the Lowlands. There's not many places you can do that in Scotland, so too many layers today. Didn't need these plastic pants, I don't think. But that's the thing, you get so caught out in the Scottish weather. First time we came up this hill, absolutely drenched. Then we got to the top, covered in snow. And now, we've got glorious sunshine, but I'm holding out for the rain. So come up to our first viewpoint here. Gab it around. As you can see, the view's awful, isn't it? Now, as you look out into Loch Lomond, we're staring into the Highlands of Scotland. Up this end, up into the distance there, the deepest point of Loch Lomond, 620 feet deep. You can actually fit two big ben down there, stacked end on end. So it's pretty deep, deeper than some areas of the North Sea. Anyway, come on, I'll show you the Lowlands now. Bit of a contrast. Come hither. Pretty stunning. 24 miles long, 4.5 miles wide at the widest point, 620 feet deep. Loch Lomond is the biggest lake by surface area in Scotland, maybe the UK, at 27.5 square miles. There you go, that's my shizzle, I've run out.
So we've just been to Loch Lomond, we went to Craigie Fort, Andrew's told some fantastic stories. Now we're going to go to Aberfoyle and learn about the fairies. Let's go!
So this is the next place you must come and visit, Aberfoyle, also known as the fairy capital of the UK. So just ahead of us here, we have Doon Hill, also known as Fairy Hill. Now let me tell you one of the most famous legends about this hill. Reverend Robert Kirk, the local minister, was known as a scholar and he was interested in the ways of fairies. To investigate a little bit more, he took himself a walk up to Doon Hill every night. The fairies came out of their realm and he would sing and dance and learn the fairy ways. The Reverend actually went on to write a book called The Secret Commonwealth of Elves, Fauns and Fairies. When the fairies found out about this, that he had shared their ways, they were angered. And the next time he visited that hill, they snatched the soul from his body and encased it in the Scotch pine. And so when the Reverend didn't return home, his family sent for a search party. They found his lifeless body at the foot of the Scotch pine. They brought his body home and to his kirk, buried his body, unbeknown to them, without his soul. So his body remains here where he was once minister and his soul remains trapped in the Scotch pine tree on Fairy Hill. Now you too can visit the fairies in Fairy Hill. However, be sure to circle the pine tree 7 times for luck because you don't want to get on the bad side of the fairies now.
So we've seen the magic of the fairies in Aberfoyle. Let's disappear to the next location. Balquhidder Glen. So here we are, Balquhidder Glen. In my opinion, one of the most beautiful places in the whole of Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park. If you come this way, we've got the supposed burial site of Rob Roy McGregor. Made famous by Sir Walter Scott, portrayed by Liam Neeson in the movie. And this is the supposed burial site right here from 1734. Right, let's go and see if we can find the other two. Andrew, Laura, Andrew.
Did you know that this kirk was where the fairy Reverend Robert Kirk was first appointed as minister? He was known to donate the bell in the original bell tower that you see above.
After the original church fell into ruin, the roof started collapsing. They actually took the bell and they then built this wonderful church, as you see next door in 1855. They took that bell from up the top of the tower and it's now in the friend zone in the new church. Stunning, eh? Sorry, Alison. Stunning, eh?
You flirt, Andrew.
Stop it! Stop it, I'm shy, don't look at me!
Come with me into the...
Are you ready for the next step? Let's go for a walk.
Right guys, so question for you, tour guides extraordinaires of Scotland.
Tour guides in the country right here.
Best tour guides in the country. If you are coming to Scotland for the first time, your first visit to Scotland, what is something you absolutely should not do?
Call us English. They tried to take our country for years, invaded, they stole our castles, drink our whiskey. So calling us English is a terrible thing, so don't do that.
Don't just stay in the cities, make sure you get outdoors.
Andrew,
Aye.
what's your favourite whiskey, mate?
Oh, come on now. That's like asking me to choose my favourite wife.
Buckfast. Buckfast. Buckfast your favourite drink,
Oh,
isn't it?
behave yourself. Well, as American, I'll probably say Johnny Walker, but I actually like, bit controversial, Auchentoshan, probably one of my favourites, because nice local one to where I live. Triple distilled, really clean, really nice, easy drinker, can't really go wrong. So, Auchentoshan.
Auchentoshan.
Do you think Auchentoshan makes you look a little bit more like Tom Weir?
This hat might, but
Does drinking Auchentoshan grow your hair out?
I'm trying. So all you need to enjoy Scotland with this fine Scottish wet weather is good landscape, good whiskey and good...
company!
And I'm still looking for the good company. So Jordan, you've never seen this view before, have you?
no.
Wait till you see it. This is one of my favourite views in the whole of the national park. So we're getting close. Guys, you just want to take Jordan's hand. Jordan, you close your eyes. We're going to get you to this stunning view. And I want to get your reaction.
It's gonna like throw me off the edge, aren't you?
If you're lucky, you'll get a quick death.
To the bog.
Watch your bog.
How do I watch the bog when I can't see it?
Sit here. Turn
Right.
it.
Hey Jordan, you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, open your eyes.
Oh my god.
This here is the rallying location of the Clan MacLaren. And what I mean by that is, just imagine you're going off to fight in war. You're going off. Maybe the government soldiers are coming and you're a Jacobite. Here is where you would gather your men. The chief of the Clan MacLaren, he would take his men from the homes, bring them up here and go, Angus, that there, that's your home. That's your farm. Do you want those government soldiers coming and taking your land? Hamish, look at your children playing down in the field there. Do you want your home being taken from you? Of course you don't. Right guys, this is our last stand. This is the land we are fighting for. This is what we are fighting for, and we're going to protect it no matter what. So we've been to Balquhidder, we've got amazing views, we went for a great walk. Now we're off to the next place to blow your mind. Thanks for joining us for a wonderful day in Scotland. We've had a fantastic time sharing some of our favourite places in the National Park with you. I've got the two best tour guides in Scotland here with me. Any final words of wisdom? Excellent, thank you. So remember, comment, like and subscribe. And remember, don't try us at home, come to Scotland.
Let's get the Marlon moment.
Hello, wee John!
Ha 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 ha!